But when I saw those trees and all those big limbs and knew that I'm gonna be catching 7, 8, 9-pound bass, no good. Had to break out the heavy stuff. I went to the 65-pound braid. That was gonna get it done. Shaking the whole tree, look, he's shaking the tree. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. It's a really big one. Oh man, dude, he's got some oomph. All wrapped up in those trees. Look at the boil coming up, oh my gosh. Boil weighs 5 pounds. This is a giant, man, I'm telling you. Coming out. Please come out, come on. Oh no. No. Oh no. Gone. No, he's still on there. I think. Yeah. Yeah, he's still on there. He's still on there. He's still on there. Yeah, I know. See if he'll swim with it. There he is, right there. Net, 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 net. There he is. There he is. There he is. Look, 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 look. He's a giant. He's a giant. Okay, okay. Okay. He's a giant. He's a monster. I don't know what to say. You see, if he's right there, if we could have got the net under. Hey, don't go anywhere. This one's not over.
Let go. Ah, that's why I came back.
Horse too. Got him, got him, got him. Oh, net, 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 yes. Woo! Yes! Gah! Look at that one! Woo! That's what it's all about right there. Oh my gosh. I knew when I hit that fish, it just about jerked my arms out. And look at that. It just had him right where it needed to be. And we waited him out and we got him. Look at that sucker. Oh my gosh. Daniel, you my man. You are my man. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, thanks to God on that one, because I guarantee you I didn't think I had a prayer of catching that thing when he was all wrapped up in there. Oh, what a fish. What a fish. Oh yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm spent. And the thing was crazy about that, as soon as I pitched it up against the base of that tree, I let it start to fall and the line jumped a foot. And when I set the hook, I had a tiger by the tail and I could tell that he was down in the stuff. And then this giant trash can sized boil comes up and I can tell he's fouled. And Danielle said the exact right thing. He says, give him line, which means basically bow to the fish a little bit. Because if you snub them up, what happens is if you snub them up, they'll punch the bait loose. If you give them a little bit of slack, they'll swim around down there. But then we got lucky. I got my rod tip down with the braided line. It must have been in a little fork or something. And when it pulled sideways, it broke the fork off and boom, the fish was right there. It was meant to be. That's a big fish. I don't get a chance at fish like that very often, but it was off the hook. It was cool. It was way cool. Baby, 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 hit me on the reel. Mama, holy smokes. Right down there, straight down, straight down. Whoa, what a fish. That's what you come to El Salto for there, boys and girls. Oh yeah, look at the eyeballs on him. Eyes big as my boys. Look at that. What do you say? You know, this is one of those techniques. You just plod away and you plod away, and then every now and then, man, it's game on. And look at that, world-class bass right there. Awesome. Look at that. Still shots, anyone? Love it. You don't want to go bear hunting with a buggy whip, so I really had to step up my tackle. For me, it was an 8-foot flipping stick, 65-pound braided line, parallelium, the toughest stuff I could find. Took my drag and cranked it down on my reel, and I was ready to go to war. And don't forget the jig. I had a big old hook in that Arky jig. I just can't do anything but laugh. I'm like a kid at Christmas, man. I'm just like a kid at Christmas. I just love it. It's just such a slugfest. I mean, you don't have them caught until they're in your hand. I mean, it's a forest underneath us. I mean, it's literally a forest underneath us. And if you don't get control and get control quick and early, you can be done. I can't even get that hook out. They're swallowing that jig. I mean, they really want it. And they're biting it on the fall, which is so common when they're suspended in the trees. That's exactly what they do. They'll bite it on the fall. And the first time I ever fished this way was on the BASS circuit. I was at Truman Lake in the fall, and the fish were not on the bottom, and they had these big trees that would wind in the middle of the creek channels, and the only way you could catch them, because they were suspended up at the tops of the trees, was to swim a jig or a big worm. Back then we didn't really have the cool jig trailers that swam really nice, so we would swim these big worms through it, and that's kind of how I learned to do it. And it's kind of an acquired talent or a technique. You just you got to feel your way. And when you get a couple of bites and you kind of start to dial in on the depth, then you kind of focus on it. We got a couple bites at 5 or 6 feet, and now I'm not fishing much deeper than that, and that's exactly where the fish are. Once I count that bait down 5, 6, 7 feet, I'm lifting it up, dropping it over the next limb, and reel it in. And the cool thing is when they're suspended, some of them hit you on the reel, which I've had a couple of them do too. It's cool, it's awesome. Hit me on the wine, that's a big one. 6 foot of line out. Dude, it's a giant. It's a giant. Yep. Oh, he's gonna knock the side of the boat out. Come here, baby. Come here. Golly, Ned. Man, he's strong. You come here, you big dog. You big dog. Look at that one. Oh man, that was so cool because I was just rolling. The wind's really gotten up. It's made it harder. I went to a little bit bigger trailer with a little bit bigger profile, and I've been trying to pitch in these trees, but it's just so hard to feel the bait. And I got lucky there. I was winding that bait out, and that fish just snarfed it. That's cool, man. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got Ed, dude. For real got Ed. Oh please. Come out, please. Please. Come out, he's coming out. Oh my God. Unbelievable, this day has just been unreal. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Unbelievable. 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 Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh, what a day on El Salto. I can't even describe what an incredible experience this lake is. to be able to come out here and just absolutely go to war with these big giant bass in the trees has been outstanding, and I hope you've enjoyed it.